YouTube, man, what's going on? Today, what I'm going to be showing y'all is how to install Starlights in your 370Z. There's some videos on YouTube, and they do the job, but I want to give you all a step-by-step breakdown of how to do it. On the ideal day, you do not want to do this in the rain. This is the worst possible time to do this because, for the most part, you might have to take out your weather stripping. I'm probably gonna just avoid doing that and taking out the pillars and all that. I don't like taking out the pillars. All right, so let's get on to the first step, which is removing your mirrors, whatever. All right, so you twist to the right, that comes right out. You see? Very simple, very simple. You got the hole leading right through there. That's for your right. Now, twist to the right again, pops right out. Boom. So that's done. The next thing is getting these out. You will need a Phillips screwdriver for these, but you will need either, a flathead or a can opener because you need to take off this plastic piece right here to get to the screw. And that's gonna be on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take this off. There's 3 pins or tabs. There's one right here at the very back. There's one on the right side, and then there's one on the left. So there's 3. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. And then once you get those out, they're a pain in the ass to get out. Once you get those out, this whole thing will pop out, and then you can unscrew it. So let me go ahead and get that done. All right, so I got it off. What I ended up using was a can opener. So I'm gonna show you guys where. So if it's lined up like that, like I said, there's 3 pins. You got one right here, right there, and right there. They're on the edges. As you can see, I was hitting like ahead of the pin. But yeah, once you all I did was once the left one came off, it just slid right off. That's all you need to worry about. And then, like I said, 2 Phillips, and then boom, you good. So let's go ahead, let's get that out. All right, pro tip, if you're ever in need of a tool, always check your basement. Even though I have tools, they're in my other car. So this would have been a lot easier and a lot faster if I had it on me. But yeah, basically, you just want to unscrew these. Very simple. Once they're fully out, I'll show you guys what you need to do next. All right, once they're out, you take your wire, you take it on down. You see this clip right here? You want to hold it, take it out just like that. Very easy, very simple to do. Simply just like that. Now this side is done. Push that back in a little bit. You're good. All right. Now that we got both of our mirrors out, we can start by taking off the headliner a little bit. A lot of people, what they would do is tell you to, take out the weather stripping from outside and all that with the door open, but it's obviously raining, so I'm not gonna do that. I didn't do that in my last car. No reason to do it this time. So you can start by coming over here and at the edge, just you see how bouncy it is, because all it is attached is just Velcro. So you're going to be pulling, you're going to be here popping. It's going to sound like you're fucking your shit up, but I promise you, you're not. You can bend this and it'll come out, you know what I'm saying, the way how it looks right now. So I think the easiest place to start is definitely the front, because then you can have access to these corners right here and just pull it, slip it out, come all the way around, pull it, slip it out from the back.
You freaky frog! You're a freaky frog!
Boom, you're good. All right, so I started taking off this side headliner right here. As you can see, is out. Couple things I want to mention. If your headliner has never been touched, you're going to be finding wires taped to it, which it's okay. You can remove it. That's what I'm doing. We're obviously trying to get the headliner out, so it's gonna have to be removed. Like I said, I'm doing it with the way without removing the weather stripping. So all I'm doing for like the corners, I'm just grabbing a little tool like this and just taking it out so I can get my hands in, and then it just comes right out. So I'm gonna be working my way around all the way to that side, so it's just all out, and then I will be taking it out through the hatch, since you obviously can't fit it out the window, and that's the biggest area of space. All right, so as you can see, the headliner is all out. What I did was went around, opened to the passenger side, yanked that out, then opened the hatch, took it out from the back, and it all came apart. So what we're doing now, all we have is just these wires to disconnect. Nothing crazy, just unplug them and you're good to go. All right guys, so the headliner can now fully come out. There will be, like I said, 2 plugs. What you need to do is on the top here, let me see if I can get you a better view. On the top, this is right here, you want to push that in. So I use my can opener and I just pushed it in right there, came out. So for anyone who struggles with that, that's going to help you. And then, like I said before, you're going to have, if your car has never had the liner taken off, you might have wires, you might not. Just take all that off. Won't be needing it. And once all that's done, ready to take out, boom, just like that. All wires are off, thing is out. What I ended up doing was taking off my headrest just so I can, 1, be able to sit in here while it's raining, and 2, you know, take everything off that needs to be taken off. I'm gonna go ahead and take this inside, start lining up, you know, how many dots I'm gonna need for each square, and then we're gonna get started on this Starlight headliner. So I'm about to take it out the hatch, and then I'll meet you guys inside. All right, we're back up here. We got the headliner inside. I've already drawn a line of where I'm gonna poke my holes. So I have 460 pieces. So I decided to break it up into 4. So 460 divided by 4, 115 for each square. So my floor is a mess. I removed almost all the sound deadening. You don't necessarily need it. All we're gonna do now is make with a Sharpie 115 holes or dots for each individual square. So this is really where the tedious part and the most time consuming part comes into play. But we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna update you guys when I'm done. All right, so as you can see here, we do have the LED lights, the Starlights. Get the motor for it, the cords. Now I'm going to explain this. I have the one where that's powered by the cigarette lighter. I chose to get this one because I didn't feel like splicing into the wire in a sub that will connect to your headlights. 460. I'm about to go ahead. I'm about to start using this thumbtack, poking in a hole, boom. Then taking one of these, sticking it through that hole, and just securing it with some super glue. So when I'm probably like these halfway done, I'll pick up the camera and I'll just show you guys the process, and then we'll go from there. But all right guys, I'll talk to you later. All right, so about 6 hours later, all of 460 pieces are in. Now, I made the mistake of not gluing them every time I put it down, because I actually ended up I finished one square, and then I decided to take it out and redo it. That didn't take too long, about an hour to redo it. But I didn't glue it down. I didn't have a hot gun. I do have super glue, but I didn't feel like putting it down each and every time. So I decided I'm just going to tape it up. This obviously isn't the best work, but I'm going to just put some tape on here for now to hold it in place. Then tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to go grab some more duct tape and come down, just making sure it's secure. But that's 460 pieces in. The lights turn on, it does what it needs to do. 460 pieces, I would have went with 600. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely would have gone with 600. 460, I had to like space these out pretty a lot, and I couldn't fill the whole thing. So I would definitely do 600 or 700 plus to be on the safe side if you're gonna install these lights. This is my first time doing it, so I just wanted to do it just because. But yeah, we're gonna cut to tomorrow and see how it goes. All right, so taping is done. This is probably the most non-conventional way to do it, but I mean, you know, it's doing what it needs to do, for me at least, as long as I can just put it up in there, because it ain't moving. So other than that, let's get this into the car. All right, guys, so I got my roof back in, still haven't put the mirrors in. So the only thing that's left to do now, I have the box, the motor, and then the cigarette connector. So I'm doing it, I'm rushing in a way, but pretty much here's where it comes out. I'm gonna just leave it like this just for now, because I'm low-key tired of messing with this stuff. But eventually I do plan to just route it through here, come down and into this panel right here, because you can take this panel off in the 370Zs like with just one pin. But the only reason why I'm not taking it out is because you have to take off the seatbelt, and that's a whole to do, and I don't have all my tools with me, so I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. So for right now, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. My strategy to put it back in, just turn it sideways, coming through the hatch, then turn it back sideways. Start with one side. Like I said, I didn't take my weather stripping off, so I just pulled it back a little bit and then just slipped it in. Boom, made sure it was good. Put the roof, well, the front in, and then that side, and then pretty much you just, you know, get your fingers in here and you just seal it. But now all that's left to do is just snip it. Oh, and also make sure when you put your things back in to get your light connectors, your pins through the holes. Putting it back in is very simple. Just poop, and you're good. All right, guys, so the lights are in, the roof is cut and everything, all good. Like I said, there's still going to be like some nicks and all that here and there. I'm going to find a way to make it more presentable, but everything works. Like I said, I use the cigarette lighter, so I plug 370Zs, have two, one in here, one down there on the passenger side. So I just routed it in the panels. Boom, come back up here and then into the box. Let me just show you guys the final results. So it does come with this, and it also comes with the app, which I'll be using more than the controller. But here are the lights. It does the job. It does it pretty good. I mean, 460, it's not that bad. I thought it would be a lot more gaps, but no, it covers everything. It covers the back. I mean, like, as far as you can see, really, you know, you can change the colors: red, green, blue. Yeah, I don't have the meteor mode. I didn't get the shooting stars, but you know, this is what it comes with, the fade and all that. White is definitely like my favorite so far. Overall, I mean, total hours of, I started at 6 p.m. last night, but I restarted one square. So I started again at 7:17 p.m. and I didn't finish until 11:35 p.m. So not that bad in terms of, you know, hours it takes. You just really got to sit there and just, you know, do the work. I would have been done that same day, that same night, but I ran out of tape. So I had to wake up, go to Walmart and grab some tape and finish up. And then after that, I just put the headliner back in and cut it in. Wasn't really too hard. It was very quick. I say that took about 10-15 a cut. It's really not hard. It's not difficult. It's just a lot, you know, time consuming, tedious work. But overall, like, this shit is tough, bro. This shit really turned my car into a space coupe, bro. Like, I'm really in a Rolls Royce right now. So this is definitely like one of my top favorite, you know, interior or just cosmetic mods for sure. All right, guys. So a few things. One, I'm recording this video, this specific part, like a month and a half later, from when I made this video. I made it a while ago and I just kind of held it off, but now I decided to go back and really finish it and just post it just because. Just a quick update. The Starlights are still working fine after all this time, but I know in the previous video I told you that I would work on hiding all the fibers. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that. As you can see, before I just had it coming out right here and just in there. This is where it's at right now. It's on, but like I said, it comes out through here. What I ended up doing was taking this off. You take this off. Then my whole plan was to take all of this off, but I couldn't. So what I ended up doing was popping this tab off. Take this off right here. All you need is just a screwdriver, take it off. So when you pop this off, there's a bolt. I forget what size it is. Maybe 14, 13. All you do is just unscrew it enough while peeling this back. I bent this back a little bit just so I could fit also take your headrest off. You want to be able to fit your fibers in here. Now you don't have to take the entire thing off. I did not do it. I kept everything bolted in. All I did was just take it out so I can have some wiggle room, some play. Remove just this headliner, take it out, the seal, the gap right here. Take this piece off, take the headrest off, and I kind of mess with this a little bit. Just rip that off a little bit. Nothing you're doing is going to break it. You're going to need a lot of strength to do it, and it's going to feel like you're going to break something, but I promise you, you're not. This is only if you want to hide it back here. If you want to hide it anywhere else, that's entirely up to you. But this is what I did. So I'm just coming here to, you know, a month later to let you guys know that I got it hidden now. And it's been working flawlessly since then. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I made that, like, that was probably one of my first videos recorded with this car, but I wasn't like as comfortable making videos, but now I'm getting comfortable. So I'm gonna try to post more. As of right now, the Z is down. It needs a few things done to it. I'm gonna be bringing out a video on how to drift. I'm working on that right now, but I blew my power steering pump drifting. If you know, you know, at full lock. Yeah. And I'm on wire on both my tires, but mainly my driver rear. I'm on wire, so I'm not driving this until I get new tires and until I get a new power steering pump. But other than that, once those are done, I'm coming back and I'm bringing you videos. We almost on summer vacation. I got a week left of school. So this summer, I'm going to really try to, you know what I'm saying, come out with the videos, do crazy shit. But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more content on the channel. All right, man, I love y'all. Peace.